I didn't mean that. I'm gonna have to move that on, but And that right there, my friends, is the kind of capable highway legal road performance you can have for the cost of a stock Suron or a stock Telluride. I mean, Telluride. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Now, that's if you DIY it. If you have someone build it, obviously it's going to cost you a little more, but still add on another $2,500 or so, and you still have a better PEV than most of those guys that, you know, spend money on those types of illegal bikes. Now, reason why I said for the cost of a Suron or Telluride, this bike cost me, it was $1,300 online without a battery. Okay, now it came out to be about $1,800 with shipping and taxes to my front door. So for $1,800 I got the roller, basically, as they call them. I got the complete bike and motor, controller, and no battery. All right, for $1,800. Now, for another $1,200, because right now this bike is sporting my first battery that I ever made, and that battery cost me $1,200. As this battery has Lashin 21700 LA cells in it. All right, now I bought those cells because I got them on Good Friday for a really good deal. So yeah, $1,200 worth of parts. Now a similar battery would probably cost you about $2,500 to $3,000 if you were to purchase one. But that is for a custom 20S 12P pack is what that is. That battery has gone through several makeovers, but as of right now, it is a 20S 12P pack with 45 amp Lashin cells that supposedly throttle down to 35 amps if they get hot, which I don't allow them to do. But yeah, all right, now I'm going to give you the basic rules of how to get a fast bike if you can't build your own. If you don't know how to DIY and build your own fast bike, the first rule is do not go to someone that can't build a fast bike for themselves. All right, now there are a lot of places that can do quality builds, very high quality builds, you know, that will probably be reliable, that you never have any problems with, that are great, that have, you know, good construction and have been done correctly. Now here's the thing, all shops and all guys that know how to do quality work, that doesn't mean they know how to build fast bikes. Okay, that's just like you can take your car to the dealership, and of course at the dealership you know that you're going to get quality service, good service for the most part. You're going to pay an arm and a leg, but don't expect to take your Hellcat or your Mustang or Camaro, whatever, to the dealership and tell them that hey, I want you to make my car fast, because they're not going to do that. They're not going to be able to do that for several reasons. For most of those reasons, they do everything by the book. It's going to be by the book, done professionally. Okay, so that's great, but at the same time, If you're looking for fast, that's not going to get you fast, because a lot of things, like I told you, when it comes to fast, doesn't mean you have to omit quality to go fast, because you can still have great quality and go fast. However, some of those safety features you're going to have to omit, because a lot of safety features and fast, as I've said before, don't mix. They don't go hand in hand. So you got to be able to omit some of those safety features. Now, if you have that done right by a guy that does good quality work, you still can have a safe and reliable bike, although it's fast. But once again, don't take your bike somewhere and think it's going to be fast just because they do quality work. Go to a fast guy. Only fast guys know how to make fast bikes. All right, there are plenty of fast guys out there. I never try to say like I'm the best or the fastest guy out there. I'm just one of them. But there are plenty of guys that can make your bikes fast. Just know that, you know who you're going to. If you know this guy's got a reputation for making fast bikes, then no doubt he can make your bike fast. But if ain't nothing fast coming out of this shop, then don't expect you gonna have the fastest bike after you take your bike to that shop. It's just as simple as that. Because whoever's running that shop, while they may know quality and how to do things right in the correct way, like I said, because of the way they have been taught or the way they do things, they just not going to be able to do fast. It's just, that's the way it is. And don't expect anybody that works in that shop to be able to do fast. Although there may be somebody in that shop that is a fast guy and does know what it takes to go fast. But most of the guys in those shops have been taught by that same guy. So they all have pretty much the same basic work ethic, and everything he knows, he's taught them. So they don't know how to go fast either, all right? So there's that. Now, you don't always need the best of everything to go fast. But when it comes to certain components and certain stuff, you do need some of the best. Now, I used to say there were 3 things you needed to go fast: a good controller, a good battery, and a good motor. However, you can leave the motor off. You can go fast with a stock motor, obviously, because that is a stock 3,000 watt motor that I have on this bike. But what's not stock is the controller. It's a very high quality, highly efficient controller with superb field weakening by ASI. It's a BAC 8000. And as I told you guys, all those channels where they're getting rid of those ASI controllers, do yourself a favor and buy that ASI controller that they're getting rid of, because that is a great controller. Make no mistake about it, it's very efficient. As I proved, I could ride on the highway at high speeds, and I did a 20-mile trip on the highway and my bike did not burn up for 2 reasons: because of that efficient controller and because of the high power custom pack that I built. Now, the most important thing, once again, as I've always said, is the battery pack. Yes, you need a great controller that can deliver and make the power. However, it's got to be able to get that power from a high output battery. So high output battery, high output controller, 2 most important things. Other than that, you can buy an inexpensive bike and put those 2 things on that bike and do exceptionally well. Now, the reason why this platform is so great, for one, it has a great frame. It uses a Kawasaki Ninja frame, or a frame that's exactly like a Kawasaki Ninja. And for 2, it has plenty of battery space. Now, you can buy a lot of e-bikes and you can make any e-bike go fast. Don't get me wrong. However, they're not all going to have great range due to limited battery space. So you want to build on a platform, on a frame that has a compartment that you can put a large battery in. The most important thing, I'm going to say it over and over again and stress it a lot, is the battery. You need a big, high capacity battery with high output, okay? Now, high capacity and high output are two different things. You can buy a 100 amp hour high capacity battery, but it may not be high discharge. So make sure it has cells in it that are high discharge. Make sure that pack is capable of delivering high amps. And like I said, the controller. Then either build it yourself or make sure you take it to a guy that knows how to build a fast bike. Because like I said, everyone can't make a fast bike. I don't care how good they are at what they do. There are certain things that you have to do in order to go fast, and everybody does not know how to do that. Now, once again, I'm going to say, just because guys go fast does not mean that they are cutting any corners. You can still get a very high quality, reliable, well-built bike that goes fast by a fast guy. But make sure he knows his shit. Make sure he ain't no backyard, backyard mechanic that just tapes and patches shit together and just throws it together any kind of way. While you may end up going fast like that, it may not last long, or you might not last long. Okay, so get get somebody that can do it all, knows what it takes to go fast and build high quality bikes. All right, y'all, that's it on how to go fast. That's lesson number 1. Go to a fast guy. Lesson 2 coming up in another video.